Good evening, Internet. My name is Michael and I'm here to review some stuff for you. Tonight we're going to take a look at a 1982 science fiction film starring Harrison Ford and Rutger Hauer. That's right, we're taking a look at Blade Runner. Now if you've never seen this movie before, let me read the back so you can get a general idea. In a signature role as 21st century detective Rick Deckard, Harrison Ford brings his masculine yet vulnerable presence to the stylish noir thriller and a future of high-tech possibilities scored by urban and social decay. Deckard hunts for fugitive, murderous replicants, and is drawn to a mysterious woman whose secrets may undermine his soul. So yeah, that's actually a really bad description of this movie. The movie I watched is the final cut, which is the newest version of this movie. Apparently, looking it up on Wikipedia, there's like 6 or 7 different versions of this movie. I guess this is supposed to be the one truest to director Ridley Scott's vision, and I guess that makes it the best. I can't really say. Personally, this movie, I kind of liked it and kind of didn't. But anyway, the plot of this movie. The plot is that in the future, the year 2019, obviously an alternate future because we already have space colonies and flying cars and genetically engineered robots, which is the main premise of the film, are the robots. Except they're not robots. They're pretty much just genetically engineered superhumans grown in a tube, as far as I can tell. And basically they're slave labor. And surprise, surprise, they start rebelling. So they're outlawed on Earth. They still manufacture and use them in space, though. And 6 of these robots, the replicants, escape from space and go to Earth. And they're hunted down by Harrison Ford, who is known as a Blade Runner, which is a special department in the police department, which their only job is to go out and kill the replicants. Except they call it retire the replicants, I guess, for PR purposes. Anyway, Harrison Ford plays, like I said, he's a Blade Runner. He's pretty much a burnt-out alcoholic cop in this movie. He's retired from the police department, and they force him to take this job to hunt down the 4 remaining replicants because 2 had already been killed off screen before the movie takes place. And then the rest of the movie is him just hunting down the replicants. Or at least, that is the bare bones of what the plot is. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to the plot in the actual movie itself. Most of the movie is just lots and lots of set pieces with music playing. The set pieces look really cool, like the city itself, the vision of the future that they have for the city. I guess it's called a neo-noir style. Looks really nitty-gritty and lots of like Japanese and Chinese influences and stuff, and the flying cars, and the costume styles for all the characters are pretty cool. All in all, like, the setting is a really interesting looking setting, except I think they spend way too much time on the setting and not enough on any sort of, like, talking or plot or anything like that. During the movie, Harrison Ford meets a replicant who doesn't know she's a replicant, and they fall in love, and he's going to have to kill her, except she saves his life, so he's not going to kill her, and he slowly takes out the other 4 replicants. The best one is Rutger Hauer. He's like the leader, the crazy leader, and there's a really great scene at the end of the movie where he's chasing Harrison Ford around, and that's probably the best scene of the movie. It's suspenseful and kind of actiony. The rest of the action scenes in the movie are very short. They're also pretty violent, exceedingly violent. Harrison Ford's gun, it shoots exploding bullets, so when he shoots them, like, their chest explodes out and stuff. And, why did the replicants come to Earth? That is the main plot for the bad guys, is they came to Earth because the company that makes them only live for 4 years, which, sucks to be the replicants. And they want to live longer, and then they find out that they can't, so it just... All in all, I recommend you watch this movie just for the atmosphere, and also somewhat to say you've seen it. I personally probably will never watch this movie again, but it's good for just at least watching it once. It doesn't get like, it has like symbolism and stuff in it, but not too terribly much. And in general, you can follow the plot and all that stuff, so it's good. So I'll give it a 5 for that. Other than that, that's all I have to say about this movie. Looks pretty, lots of nice set pieces, plot's kind of weak though. Anyway, that's all we have for this time, and stay tuned for next time when we'll review something else.